Hi, Chris Kuzmal here again. Now you'll see that I ran some code and I passed my test. Most of what happened I was thinking, and it didn't take me long in this case, although this certainly could have been something that could have taken much longer. This code is identical in every way right now to where we were in the previous video. And what I did was I thought about the addressing here. If I was going from from one-based indexing to zero-based indexing, well, how about just subtracting 1 from the address? Okay. The good news here is the naming helps me identify where I wanted to subtract that 1. And sure enough, that change is all I needed to do. And I'll rerun this. We'll get the same output we just saw. And so we passed all three of our tests. Now, what I haven't done is do another placement test. Maybe we just got lucky or unlucky, as the case may be. So let's create another placement test. So I just copy and paste placement test 1, then make placement test 2. And I'm going to change the size of AR so that it has a 7 in it. Okay. Now the problem here is that my expected scan output is, I don't even know what my expected scan output should be. Okay, so I guess what I could do is actually produce the expected scan output from the scan function, you'd think. So my guess is the scan of AR should produce this. Let's double check what the interface is for scan. If we look down at scan, sure enough, scan takes that array AR, and that doesn't. But no. We have to have a histogram output, right? Int array hist output. That's got to be histogram of AR. And then our expected scan output is going to be scan of hist output, at least in theory. Okay, so this particular test code shouldn't be issue, and it's really not placement test. It's sort of a integrated test. Integrated test 1. Okay, so let's see whether or not the integrated test compiles. It appears to. Let's see if we can call it and run successfully. Integrated test 1. And I've misspelled something. Integrated. Oh my gosh. Integrated test 1. Oh my gosh. Still can't find the symbol. What am I doing wrong? Well, this is a common failing. What I could do is I can copy and paste. So whatever, I don't have a D in the name. I should change the name, integrated test. Okay. And that change, by doing that copy and paste change, my eyes were able to spot the error. And it fails. Oh my gosh. Well, where did that 7 come from? Oh, well, somewhat entertainingly, I made this mistake. The good news is I actually made a change. Kind of nicely, the code doesn't crash when my input array has this extra thing. So in a way, this is a certain robustness that's kind of cool. If I get rid of that 7 that I had put in, because I was going to create a different test, then the good news is my code runs. And I'm really kind of happy with the way that we had that particular failure bore out. And now the good news is with this integrated test, this expected output, if I just modify the expected output, then it should be self-correcting, as it were. If assuming each of the individual tests work. So 3, 4. If I do put in the 7 here now, and I do integrated test 2, then I don't have to modify what my histogram output or my expected scan output are, even though I should, expected scan output's really semi-deceptive. But this 11347, I can pop that 7 onto the end of the expected, and hopefully that should run. Well, actually, I'm only going to get a compile. I don't get a compile error. That makes me happy. And then I call integrated test 2. And if this works, I'm going to have a fairly high level of confidence in the counting sort. And it passes. So I have pretty good confidence in the counting sort. To summarize, we have done a couple of integrated tests for our counting sort algorithm. But wait a minute, where is the counting sort algorithm? It's not listed anywhere here, is it? So we have to actually write the counting sort algorithm using our helper methods, and that's what we're going to do in the next video.